The dead bug exercise is a good basic ab exercise. Whenever you are doing it, you're going to lay back on your back. And if you have any kind of lower back trouble, like this position doesn't feel so good for you, you can either do a different exercise, or you can always take something, roll it up, and place it underneath the lower part of your back. So if you have like extra part of your mat, you can fold that up, or you can take an extra pad or a pillow and place it under there. That just allows you to lift the pelvis, lift the sacrum, and also keeps your hips tucked. So just keep that in mind as you get started. Any lower back pain, go ahead and start by propping your hips up so you've got a little bit of cushion there for your back. So from here, you're going to start with either knees bent or legs straight. Leg straight is going to be harder, knees bent is going to be a little bit easier. And you're doing a contralateral type movement. So one arm is going to reach away as the opposite leg reaches away from you, and you can tap the floor if you want. You don't have to. What's more important is that you're able to keep control of your pelvis. So you're trying to keep your hips in neutral as you're doing this exercise, and because you're reaching one arm and one leg away, you're actually challenging that position. So the tendency is going to be for your back to start arching, and that's what we want to resist, and that's why we would have some back pain. Allowing yourself to keep those hips tucked by tightening through your abs or having a little bit of extra help, that's going to be where we get the majority of the work done, okay? So reaching out, coming back in, and you want to also feel, if you can think about pushing your middle back into the floor, like keeping that pressure down into the floor through your mid-back, that's going to make this exercise a lot more effective. So keeping that down. If this feels difficult, you can instead just reach one arm and the opposite leg kind of up toward the corners of the room rather than reaching so far away. As it gets easier, you can stretch all the way out more toward the floor. And if you're even more advanced, you can start to straighten the legs and do it more like a straight leg movement, which is going to increase the amount of pressure on the abs pretty significantly, okay? So that is the dead bug.